Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. For PAD120, our group has chosen the title of How Does the Government Obtain Power? Our group consists of 3 members, namely Fala Sofia, Nur Amira Najihah and Siti Nur Ashura. Power, in general terms, refers to the ability to influence or control others and shape the outcomes of certain situations. It encompasses the capacity to make decisions, assert authority, and direct the actions of individuals, groups, or institutions. On the other hand, the government is a system or body that exercises authority and governs a specific territory or jurisdiction. It is responsible for establishing and enforcing laws, maintaining social order, providing public services, and representing the interests of its citizens. In the context of governance, the government obtains power through various means. It derives its authority from the consent and support of the governed, often through democratic processes such as elections. The power of the government is usually outlined and limited by a constitution or legal framework that defines its scope and responsibilities. This framework ensures that the government operates within established boundaries and safeguards the rights and welfare of its citizens. The government's power is typically derived from several sources. Legitimate power is granted by the people through democratic process, where elected officials are entrusted with the authority to make decisions and govern on behalf of the population.
How does government obtain power? To define it, it's a group of individuals trying these various theories in obtaining power. So what are the theories? The first one is traditionally legitimacy, where government gains power through their deep-rooted customs and traditions, like the monarchies. So from the father to the son to the grandson. Charismatic legitimacy, the ability to establish a government based on their appeal. So using this theory, they have these extraordinary qualities in mobilizing people and at the same time rallying them on their vision. The third one is coercion and utilization of force, where this frequently takes after in authoritarian regimes when they seize power through undemocratic methods such as frauds, which this is the darker side of governance. And it shows us how harsh reality of the power can be obtained. Lastly, we have influence over the institutions, where they are the one that hold the police, judiciary, bureaucracy, and whatsoever. So through these institutions, they can implement they can enforce the laws and at the same time maintaining the order.
The process of government obtaining power is varies depending on the country. It's a political system. In Malaysia, which follows a parliamentary democratic system with monarchy, the government formation are involved in election process to get authority and legitimate power. The general election is held every 5 years, where the political party secure the majority of parliamentary seats from the government. The leader of winning the party typically become the prime minister. Here, the step of process government obtaining the power. The first step is the dissolution of parliament. The dissolution of parliament may occur if the government becomes unstable or at the end of its term, will leading a new election. The next step is all political parties will introduce their representative, include the new future prime minister, and the campaign to influence the people will have continue until the next election day. The next step is election day. The election day allows citizens cast their vote. And the political parties winning the simple majority will form the government. Here, in case no party achieves the simple majority, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong intervenes to facilitate the formation of coalition government. Once the new leader government is determined, and after the Prime Minister get the authority legitimate from the YDPA, the Prime Minister will format the new cabinet. About the legitimacy of newly formed government is important, recognized by the King, representative bodies, international entities, and society large. After all legitimacy ceremony, the new government will take a responsibility from the former government, handing over responsibility and ensuring a smooth transfer of power. Here, the transaction of power and how the process government get the power.
In conclusion, the acquisition of power by the government involves a complex interplay of factors and mechanisms. Democratically, government obtain power through elections where citizens have the opportunity to vote for their chosen representatives. The constitution and legal framework of a country provide a structure that defines the power and limitation of the government, ensuring that it operates within established rules and principles. In some cases, government power may be obtained through appointment or selection by higher authorities, such as in the case of cabinet minister or higher ranking officials. In monarchies, power is often inherited or passed down through succession, with the next ruler being determined by royal lineage. These methods of obtaining power are not exhaustive and may vary depending on the specific political context and cultural tradition of a country. By understanding how the government acquire power, we can gain insights into the dynamics of governance and the sources of authority that shape our societies. That will be all from us. Thank you for watching.